through a storm. Hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of love. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this celebration of marriage here at the lovely Knightor Winery, with a very special welcome to our bride and groom, Jade and Ross. I'd like to introduce my colleague, Charlotte. Charlotte is responsible for all the legal parts of today's ceremony, and later on we'll be entering all the details into the main marriage register, where there'll be a lasting record of your wedding here today. And my name is Kim, and it is my absolute pleasure and privilege to be officiating for you today. So I will begin the ceremony by telling you that this place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. And we are gathered here today to celebrate the marriage of Ross and Jade and to witness their vows of matrimony. And I know it means a great deal to them that you can all be here today to share in their happiness. Through their vows, they are making a commitment to each other for the rest of their lives. Marriage joins two people who trust the love which they have found together. It is a partnership of equals in which each can grow and be their true self. A good marriage is where each partner cares for the other and supports them in all that they do. And a good partner in such a marriage will be loving, caring, and above all, a best friend. It is in this spirit today that Ross and Jade are now before us, and together they will be stronger to meet whatever life holds for them. And today they will exchange vows which will unite them as husband and wife. The words are a formal and public pledge of their love and a promise of lifelong dedication to each other. So Ross, may I have your full name, please?
Ross John Wilcock.
And Jade, may I have your full name, please?
Jade Anne-Marie Martin.
If any person here present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, they must declare it now.
It's always one. So I'm sorry about it.
We thought that might be the case.
I told you before.
I think we're safe to go on, don't you? Now, one of the many historic customs involved in the wedding ceremony is the giving away of the bride. Today, this act is seen as a symbol of support for her marriage and a promise of continued love and affection from her family. So I've got a very important question for Tony, and I'm hoping you're going to respond, I do, to the following question. Tony, do you wish to give the hand of your granddaughter Jade in marriage to Ross?
I do.
Thank you. Would you like to take your seat? Well done. Ross, before you are joined in matrimony, I am required by law to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you are both about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. But more than this, marriage is a relationship based on love and trust, encouragement and support, and the sharing of lots of joy, and I can tell there's going to be lots of laughter too. So I'm going to ask each of you in turn to make the legal declaration that you both know of no reason why you should not be married to each other. So Ross, first of all, would you please respond "I am" to the following question. Are you, Ross John Wilcock, free lawfully to marry Jade Anne Marie Martin?
I am.
And Jade, if you could please respond "I am" to the following question. Are you, Jade Anne Marie Martin, free lawfully to marry Ross John Wilcock?
I am.
Now the solemn moment has come for these two persons to contract their marriage before you, their witnesses. The exchange of marriage vows in the presence of witnesses forms part of a long tradition of marriage in this country. You have both gathered about you those whom you love the most. You invited them here to receive their encouragement and support and to celebrate with you at this very special time. And you are about to make the most trusting and absolute commitment that any one person can make to another. You are about to put your love, your life, and your future happiness into each other's keeping. So ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching the moment for Ross and Jade to contract their marriage before you, their guests and witnesses. This is the very heart of the ceremony, as it's the words that they're about to say to each other right now which will unite them as husband and wife. So can I please ask you to stand to support them as they make their wedding vows to each other. You want to face each other? First of all, Ross, I want to ask you a question. If you could please respond "I do" to the following question. Ross, do you pledge your love to Jade and promise to be loving, loyal and faithful to her for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
And if you could please repeat after me. I, Ross John Wilcock,
I, Ross John Wilcock,
take you, Jade Anne Marie Martin,
take you, Jade Anne Marie Martin,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
Perfect. And Jade, if you could please respond "I do" to the following question. Jade, do you pledge your love to Ross and promise to be loving, loyal and faithful to him for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
And if you could repeat after me but say these words to Ross. I, Jade Anne Marie Martin,
I, Jade Anne Marie Martin,
take you, Ross John Wilcock,
take you, Ross John Wilcock,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
Perfect. Please take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. So now we come to the wedding ring. The wedding ring is the ancient and traditional way of sealing the contract that you have both just made. The ring is an unbroken circle which symbolises unending and everlasting love. It marks the beginning of your married life and is the outward sign of the lifelong promise that you have just made to each other. So Corbin, if you could come forward with the rings, and if you can give Ross Jade's ring first of all. Thank you. So Ross, if you can pop that on Jade's third finger of the left hand. Just hold it there a second as you repeat this vow after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of the love we share
as a token of the love we share
and the vows we have made here today.
and the vows we have made here today.
Perfect. So pop it all the way on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Corbin, if you could give Ross's ring to Jade, please. Thank you, Corbin. So on Ross's third finger of his left hand, and just hold it there and repeat these words after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of the love we share
as a token of the love we share
and the vows we have made here today.
and the vows we have made here today.
Pop it all the way on. That's not coming off, is it?
It's a big old finger.
These rings represent the vows that you have willingly exchanged today. Let them always be a reminder that you are always in each other's heart and a symbol of your unbreakable bond. Ross and Jade, you have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of your family and friends and before Charlotte and before me. You have further given and received your rings as a token of your commitment to each other and to your future life together. Your marriage ceremony today has given your family and friends the opportunity to come together to help celebrate you at this very special time. As you look back on today and the years to come, may you both remember the love you felt and the commitment you made. Always remember that love is a gift, and if you take care of it, it will last you a whole lifetime. May you always be able to laugh together, confide in each other, and be the very best of friends. Your married life starts here right now, and we hope it is full of love and rich in happiness. And we all give you our very best wishes for your future life together. Ross and Jade, it's now my very great pleasure to announce you are now husband and wife, and you may now kiss your rings. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm now going to hand over to Charlotte for the signing of the marriage schedule. So I'll pass you on to Charlotte.
You're okay. I'm alright.
As we're in this beautiful county of Cornwall, there is a lovely card saying that Charlotte and I would like to dedicate to Jade and Ross. May peace guard the door of your house and the door of your heart. May the road rise up to meet you and the sun stand at your shoulder. May the rain fall softly and the wind always be at your back. And may life itself be your friend every day, each night, each step of your journey from this day on. So ladies and gentlemen, all that remains for me to say is many, many congratulations. Enjoy your celebrations later. I've got a feeling you are all going to enjoy it. And if I can ask you all to please stand and make as much noise as you possibly can for the new Mr. and Mrs. Wilcox.